section, and this is to things that superhero movies got right. So you know, everybody on YouTube loves to be negative. I'm not gonna lie, I be negative a little bit sometimes, but you know what? I don't like being too negative though. I don't like doing rants. I don't like doing that stuff. I'm a nice guy. You know, you get to know me. We're gonna look at things that they got right. So we're gonna try to keep this video. Thank you. We're gonna keep this video peaceful. All right. So let's get on to this.
While there may be no such thing as a perfect adaptation,
here we go.
These films came as close as you could possibly get. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things superhero movies got right. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at elements in superhero movies that were really spot on and helped make the movies special. Number 10, the soundtrack, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Like the whole soundtrack?
Director James Gunn initially showed the soundtrack to Marvel executives. Many questioned why he was using songs from the 1970s. Some even suggested that it might alienate kids. Gunn stuck to his guns, however, and kept his choices for the tunes. The result was a phenomenal soundtrack that helped make Guardians one of the biggest movies of 2014.
Yup, it was like... It's crazy because, you know, once this movie dropped, it was a huge success. But I feel like it was a mixture of, because it was something new, and it's just, yeah, you know, something new actually, just that. Because, you know, for like a long time we were getting X-Men and Avenger movies, so like once this dropped, it got, you know, immediately caught everyone's attention. Caught my attention a little bit, mostly because, you know, it was Batista. Come on, we got Batista as Drax the Destroyer. So let's move on.
Artists like David Bowie, The Runaways, and the Jackson 5 featured on the soundtrack and helped it become the first one to top the album charts, despite not having a single new song. Number 9, Batman's Origins, Batman Begins.
Don't be afraid. Yeah, that was sad.
At this point, is there anyone alive?
Really quick, a fun story. I only watched this movie twice my whole life. I'm not even joking with you. And you know what's even weirder, or you know what's crazy? I actually have this movie. I own this movie, and I've only watched it twice my whole life. But you know what's even more crazy? I actually watched it when it dropped in theaters, 2005, I think they said. It was me, my dad, and my uncle. We all watched it together. And I only watched it one more time, but that was like way back in like, I think 2012 or 2013. Yeah, that was it. Like, I've only seen this movie twice my whole life. Like, and like I said, I own it. Like, cause like usually when I own a movie, I watch it like a lot of times. I mean, not all of them, but like at least more than twice, you know? So I wasn't a big fan of Scarecrow in this movie, because I felt like, this is Christopher Nolan's trilogy, so I felt like, okay, you know, if you pimped up Heath Ledger as the Joker, why couldn't you have done the same with Scarecrow? I mean, wasn't a big fan of him. I mean, I like how he looks and everything. Like, I like the character, but like in the movie, wasn't a big fan.
Who doesn't know the origins of Batman? That may be a slight exaggeration.
I'm trying to limit my talking.
The story of how Bruce Wayne becomes Batman is pretty well known. Christopher Nolan's version, however, really stresses the motivations behind Bruce's decision to fight crime, moving past just the murder of his parents.
Do you still feel responsible for your parents' death?
My anger outweighs my guilt.
We see Bruce struggle to come to terms with his parents' deaths, and even see him consider murder at one point, before deciding to abandon his fortune and live on the street. Nolan explores these points in detail, and the result is a well-rounded and well-developed character.
It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me.
Number 8. Captain America's themes, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Can I ask you a question? Just
definitely.
Why me?
One of the main reasons why the Marvel Cinematic Universe is so successful is because it features strong characters with clear motivations. At the same time, however, these characters are quite different from each other. The action sequences involving Captain America are exciting to watch, but it's the themes underneath the action that make us care about the character.
The price of freedom is high. It always has been. And it's a price I'm willing to pay.
The second and third Captain America films did a terrific job of capturing Cap's distrust of the government, a major theme in the comics. This, of course, contrasts with his unwavering patriotism and desire to always do the right thing. It's this arc that made his conflict with Iron Man in Civil War so believable and so effective.
You seem a little defensive. It's been a long day.
Number 7. Wonder Woman's entrance, Batman.
Definitely, man. And really quick, when I went to go watch this movie, let me give you a little fun story really quick. When I went, I was supposed to watch the one, I think like around 12:30ish or 1:30ish, I don't remember. But the tickets were sold out, so I was like, so we had to wait like, Jesus Christ, like we had to wait like 4 to 5 hours because I think we watched the one at 6:30. I was legit pissed off. I was mad. And I'm not gonna lie, I was close to leaving because I'm like, I'm not waiting 5 hours for this. And I could have like went home and came back, but then that would have been dumb. So we decided, you know what, fine, get the 6:31 and let's just wait. Yeah, so eventually we got to the movies and all that stuff. So when we got to Wonder Woman scene, yeah, the whole place was just like, we all blew up because that was the best scene in Batman versus Superman. That was literally the best scene. And the music too. So yeah, just a little fun story. Let's move on.
Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. Batman vs. Superman was a polarizing movie and received its fair share of criticism. One thing most people agree on, however, is Wonder Woman. With Superman incapacitated, Batman is left to handle Doomsday, a nearly impossible task. Just as Doomsday is about to destroy Batman, Wonder Woman heroically appears and blocks the blast as her theme song booms in the background. She deflects Doomsday's deadly blast using her shield and begins to kick some serious ass. Matching Doomsday blow for blow, she helps Superman and Batman destroy him. In fact, considering how awesome she was, she probably could have done it without the help of the other two.
This thing is from another world.
Maybe.
My world.
I've killed things from other worlds before.
Number 6. J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson, the SpiderMan franchise.
They're crap. Crap. Mega crap. I'll give you $200 for all of them.
Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy remains.
Man, could you imagine having a boss like that? Like, I mean, it's like you're a photographer and you're like, my job is basically just to catch those pics of Spider-Man. And let's say you catch like the best ones that nobody could ever get, or they can only wish they could get. You show it to them, it's just the same thing, like grab. Man, if that was me, I'd quit my job immediately. You know what? I'll work at a Walmart or something. Yeah, how many times has he acted like a prick in this franchise?
It's one of the best series of superhero
But it is
films
entertaining, though. I'm
ever
not gonna deny that
and
fact.
one of the smartest things Raimi did was cast J.K. Simmons as Daily Bugle editor-in-chief J. Jonah Jameson, a sworn enemy of Spider-Man. Jameson attempts to ruin the web-slinger's reputation through the press.
He doesn't want to be famous, and I'll make him infamous.
Simmons captures the essence of the character perfectly with his fantastic delivery, and provides some of the funniest and most memorable moments in the entire franchise. In fact, his performance was so good that many fans want him to return to portray the character in the new films.
Really now? Okay guys, something went wrong with the camera, but just whatever. So let's just continue with this video.
You serious?
Number 5. Spider-Man's Motivation, SpiderMan.
Man, if there's one thing that really pissed me off, how many times did they express with great power comes great responsibility? They said that God knows how many times. Apparently people got mad because they didn't really say that much in the Amazing Spider-Man, which I'm like, I don't care. I don't mind if you want to say that line, you know, it's iconic or it's memorable, I give you that. But if you overuse it or oversay it, that's when it gets annoying. I mean, they said that God knows how many times.
With great power comes great responsibility.
As with Batman, Spider-Man's
see what I mean?
origins are pretty well known at this point. The thing that Sam Raimi was able to get perfect, however, was the motivations behind why Peter Parker becomes Spider-Man. When he first discovers he has powers, he's selfish and uses them to make money to impress Mary Jane. When he realizes that his selfishness results in the death of Uncle Ben, however, he commits his life to fighting crime, learning the important lesson that with great power comes great responsibility.
I get it.
This is my gift. My curse.
Many
Okay.
believe the subsequent Amazing Spider-Man film franchise flubbed this all-important part of the story and failed to truly capture the essence of Peter Parker and his decision to become Spider-Man. So the fact that the Raimi trilogy nailed it stands out even more.
Who am I? I'm Spider-Man.
Let them say it again.
Number 4, Batman and Joker's
Man,
relationship.
of course this had to be
The
on the
Dark Knight.
list.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Before making the sequel to Batman Begins, Christopher Nolan turned to the comics. Taking inspiration from The Long Halloween and The Killing Joke, Nolan crafted what is arguably the best superhero movie of all time. One of the main reasons why the film was so successful and well received is because of the relationship between Batman and the Joker.
What did you do?
I took Gotham's White Knight, and I brought him down to our level.
These two have a far more complicated relationship than simply hero and villain. Essentially two sides of the same coin. The Joker only exists because Batman exists.
You complete
Me.
Nolan does a phenomenal job capturing the subtleties of the two characters, and the result is an outstanding film.
I think
Man, you gotta
you
give it
and
up to Heath Ledger.
I are destined to do this forever.
You'll be in a better jail forever.
Number 3, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
Man, definitely. You know, it's just a huge shame. You know, like every time I think about it. Hugh Jackman, that was his last role as Wolverine and Logan. You know, it really is unfortunate, man. But then again, you can't have the same guy play the same character over and over again. Definitely, Hugh Jackman is without a doubt Wolverine. You know, he captures the character like that. You know, so really happy that they got Hugh Jackman to play the role. I wouldn't really say what my favorite movie is of X-Men, but Hugh Jackman is always the best part of it, whether you like him or not, or whether he's your favorite or not.
X-Men franchise.
Hey, it's me.
Prove it.
You're a dick.
Okay.
An iconic character can be made or broken by the casting choice. With Wolverine, they got it absolutely perfect, but only by luck. First choice for the part was actually Russell Crowe, who was not interested. But he told director Bryan Singer to check out his friend, a then unknown actor by the name of Hugh Jackman.
When they come out, does it hurt?
Every time.
Every time.
After Doug Ray Scott was cast and backed out, Jackman got the role. The result was magic, making
Man.
Wolverine come to life, while simultaneously launching Jackman's career. He's brilliant at capturing Logan's anti-hero persona and his conflicting desire to be left alone, but also to help people. While the X-Men films have had their ups and downs, you can always count on Jackman to deliver an outstanding Wolverine.
Logan, you still have time.
Number 2, fourth wall breaking, Deadpool.
Oh, hello.
Although still overwhelmingly popular, the abundance of superhero films in the early 21st century has brought on some criticism that the genre may be in danger of growing stale. Then, Deadpool was released. After years of development difficulties, Ryan Reynolds was finally given the chance to portray the real Deadpool, and he delivered flawlessly. He did an especially outstanding job breaking the fourth wall.
Fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break. That's like 16 walls.
What could have been a dumb or annoyingly repetitive gimmick quickly became the highlight of the movie, and worked in seamless balance with the rest of the film's jokes.
Is the mask muffling my voice?
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some
Alright.
honorable mentions.
Oh, yep.
And critics who prophesize.
I've only seen Watchmen one time. I'm not joking with you. Oh, of course. Yep, definitely.
Number 1, Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, I've only seen Watchmen one time my whole life. Just one time I've watched Watchmen. But I gotta watch it again. Although the only scene I remember was with, of course, I'm your bugger man. That's what I am. I'm here to do whatever I can, you know. And then you have the comedian just beating up people and just killing people. And then, of course, what happened to the American dream? What happened to the American dream? It came true. You're looking at it. Man, Robert Downey Jr. really killed this role. So I wouldn't say number one, but you know what? I'll take it.
I shouldn't be alive. Unless it was for a reason.
It's amazing to think that had the first Iron Man film been a failure, the Marvel Cinematic Universe may never have existed. Although Iron Man had his fair share of fans, he was previously considered a B character and didn't hold the weight of a Spider-Man or Batman. Director Jon Favreau immediately tapped Robert Downey Jr. for the part, as his past shared some similarities with the backstory of Tony Stark. And of course, RDJ absolutely nailed it, delivering one of the best performances of his career. He quickly became the face of the MCU, as witnessed by his appearance in so many of its films.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great...
Alright guys, you have it there. Yeah, I could agree with all that stuff. Like I said, I feel like they left out a couple of things, but it's fine. I'll take the list. Probably one of my favorites was, of course, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and like I said, Wonder Woman's entrance was just... and also to, yeah, you know, the whole great power of great responsibility. I got it already. But whatever. Alright guys, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna talk for long. But let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with the list? And let me know if there are other things that they left out. So the link will be in the description. Want to check it out? So be sure to click the notification button. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Till then, REKLEZ Rich.